think we're live, guys. Hopefully it's
We
working this
think
time.
we're live. All
I
right.
I hope so as well.
Fingers
Thanks, Ed.
crossed. All right.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. We are Which Game First, a board game podcast. And this is our Thursday night live game that we play.
Pew, pew,
You're
pew.
invited to watch. We hope you do watch. We hope you comment and give us your thoughts about a new game that we're going to be playing. We gave it a shot last week. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back at it again this week. We think everything's going to be great. And we're going to get this done tonight.
Get her done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Tonight's game is Distilled. For those of you who weren't here last week, Distilled is, and basically the game designer is with us tonight. His name is Dave Beck, and we welcome him back to Which Game First on our Thursday night live broadcast. How you doing, Dave?
Wonderful. Thank you, Evan. Doing a great tonight. Happy to be back again for a second round.
Yeah. Ding, ding.
This game is coming to Kickstarter on July 6th. We want to let everyone know that right off the bat. So put it down, look it up. Distilled_game. That's the Twitter feed, or at Distilled_game. There's a Facebook page, Distilled Game. You can find him on Instagram at Distilled Game. Just look up
Yeah.
Distilled Game. You will find them. You'll find the Kickstarter as well. And we hope everyone supports it. And we're all excited to just jump into this game. Dave, you're going to basically tell everyone how we play.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. And hello, everybody out there, whoever might be tuning in. Excited to have you watching us tonight. So you can just watch me absolutely crush Mikey G and Ed tonight.
It's gonna be rough.
No, but seriously, really excited about this. Distilled is a medium weight strategy game that's highly thematic. And why I mean that is that it's all about distilling spirits. Imagine yourself essentially inheriting a distillery. That's what you see kind of right in front of you, these player mats that we have. And from there, it's your job with this distiller that you've inherited from to bring this back to its former glory by crafting different types of spirits every single round. Now, in the full game, that is kind of the full experience that you get in the box. That would be a 7-round game. Tonight, just so that we don't go too late for all of you, we're going to play a nice 5-round game. You're still going to get a really great taste of the game and all the different strategies that are involved with it. And really what it comes down to, like I said, is you're distilling a different spirit over each round, and that's going to gain you a lot of spirit points. Spirit points are victory points in the game, and whoever has the most of those by the end of the game is crowned the master distiller and thus the winner of Distilled. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Cool.
Tonight's players are Ed and Mike, and of course, Dave.
Mhm.
I'll be watching and making comments and watching your posts and throwing out some trivia once we get some things moving. But why don't we just jump right into the beginning of the game? Take it away, Dave.
Cool. Yeah, so why don't I do just a quick overview of kind of what a typical round looks like, and then we'll jump in. Distilled is, like I said, 7 rounds, and each round is roughly the same. The first part of the round is called the market phase, and that happens out in the middle of the table, basically kind of where we're all coming to market as distillers, purchasing different ingredients and items and recipes and upgrades, and hiring people as well for our distillery. So really quick, you'll see that there's different recipes you can purchase that are back at your distillery, but then you would buy a cube and bring that back to your distillery. There's a basic market of ingredients that is essentially everything you can make in the game could be made technically with the basic market. The items that are the barrels, the ingredients, the sugars and the water and the yeast, but they're all kind of the basic low quality goods. You can only go to the basic market twice each round. So I would be able to get 2 different cards from that market. Ed would, Mikey would, whoever. On your turn, when it comes to you, you're going to get to buy 1 card or thing from the market, and it keeps going around the table. People purchasing 1 thing as it goes around until everybody's passed. Now, the premium market, which are these 3 rows above, are the premium stuff, the good goods, the high quality stuff. We see high quality items. So these are different barrels and bottles. We see high quality sugars and ingredients. So things like instead of just a basic grain, it's a wheat, or instead of just a basic fruit, it's a grapes. And you'll see that those all come with more money and more spirit points as well when you make your spirits with those. And then last but not least is our upgrades in the top row. These are different pieces of equipment or people that you can hire and bring back to your distillery. And those are permanent additions to your distillery that are either going to kind of help create a mini little engine for you, or perhaps even get you some points at the end of the game. The cost for each card is at the bottom right of each card. And the money you make when you sell it as part of a bottled spirit is in the top left. Let's see. So that's the market phase. So again, we continue to go around the table until we've all passed, either because we don't want to buy anything else or because we can't. And then the second half of the round happens in our distillery. And I'll use Ed's as an example. And we see our distillery essentially is kind of like a dollhouse view of a top floor and a bottom floor. Each of us have a identity, someone we've inherited this from. So Ed, would you mind flipping that over real quick? So we see Zhang Jina has a power. Each of us have some sort of kind of small power that is unique to us. And then on top of that, or across the top of that, we have different bonuses that we can get when we make our spirits, empty spots where we can install our distillery upgrades. And then down below is where we store our items in our storeroom and our pantry for ingredients and our warehouse. And on the left-hand side is our washback. And this is where we're dumping all ingredients in to make spirits. Essentially, there's a small mitigate or push your luck mechanic involved with Distilled. We're going to lose some cards. You're going to try and make something. You're going to hope you make it, but there's a chance, depending on how many cards you put in it, that you could end up going from making maybe whiskey to, unfortunately, maybe making moonshine instead. Mm-hmm. So you have to kind of think about how much you're willing to invest in your spirit. Aging also adds additional points and additional flavor, but you're not going to be able to sell that right away to get income like you might if you were to make a vodka, for instance. So besides going into kind of a lot of detail, that's kind of a nice overview of it. You go to the market for the first half of the round, buy different ingredients and items, bring it back, distill a spirit, and then either choose to send it to your warehouse to age it for more rounds, or you're going to sell it right away for money and spirit points and bonuses.
All right. And yeah, we have a little warm up from last week, so we kind of have an idea what to do here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Ed, you're first, right?
I'm first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing Mother Mary Genevieve. All right, just so you know, I'm playing it. Looks like a nun.
Nice.
Well, looks like my special thing is that I can one per market phase discount an ingredient by 2.
Ooh,
right?
that's pretty good.
Yep, that's right.
And I'm thinking about grabbing some of this wheat up here, which normally would cost 3, which is a little rich for my $1 over here. But by being discounted by 2, I can pay $1 and get me some wheat.
That's pretty
nice.
So
so your discount is pretty nice. Yep.
So how often does this thing refill up here? He took that piece.
Right now. You can click it to refill it right now. Good. So we got some rice coming out.
Rice.
Very good. All right. Let's see. So it's on to me because remember we buy one card or one item and then it passes on. So it's going to pass on to me. I am Joana Pere de Souza. I'm from Brazil. I'm a former musician who has decided to start a distillery. And my power is I sell, every time I sell a non-aged spirit like vodka or cachaça or gin, I get some extra money. So it's good for me to consider doing that.
Yeah,
so with that said,
nice.
Yeah, exactly. With that said, I started with a yeast. We all start with certain ingredients in our hand based on the setup that's on the back of the card. So I've got a yeast already. Remember, I need a water, a yeast, and some sort of sugar to be able to distill. I actually think I'm going to kind of buck the trend here, and I am going to buy a cachaça recipe. So I see that on my distillery or my recipe clipboard, cachaça is a bronze tier. It's actually from my region, and it takes 1 plant. With the bronze tier, that means it's going to cost me 2 to buy that. So I'm going to buy that cube, and I'm going to place it next to cachaça. That's going to cost me 2 money, but now I can make cachaça for the rest of the game. So now I can make moonshine, vodka, and cachaça. I forgot to mention really quick, we all have a signature recipe that only we can make. So for instance, using mine as an example, Canjina cachaça, I can make, it takes a little bit more. It has to use at least one sugarcane as well as a plant. I have a special one right here that I can unlock later. So that's also something I could try and be making too down the road too. So that's me with buying my recipe. It's on to you, Mikey.
All right. I have a nice discount for buying basic items. Once per market turn, I can discount one basic card by one. So I think I'm going to get my hands on some of this mixed fruit, and it's only going to cost me one. Oop.
Nice.
All right. And let's see. Where do we put the money when we're discarding it?
Into your black bag.
You
got it.
I got it.
Yeah, and then you can put cards you purchased kind of above your distillery. Especially, it's helpful to see how many, since you only can go to the basic market twice.
Oh,
sometimes
got it.
it's
Right.
helpful.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
Oop, there we go.
Well, since I started off with a water in my hand, I'm gonna need one of them yeast cards. So I'm gonna grab one of those and stick them over here.
Uh-huh.
Gotta have
Good.
it.
And then Ed, why don't you read what it says in the yeast card?
When purchased, immediately gain 1 money.
Yeah.
So
Making that money.
Cash money.
Nice. Nice. All right. I've got 2. It's my turn to go. I know I'm going to need a water, so I'm going to go ahead and buy a water. The water says that when purchased, I can draw the top card of any market deck. Choose to purchase it or return it to the bottom of the deck. I think I'm going to draw one from the item deck in hopes that there's something I can afford. We'll see. Nope, I definitely cannot afford that Dolium barrel. So in this case, in a normal game, I'd return it to the bottom. In this, I'm just going to shuffle it back on top. There we go.
All right. Cool.
Very cool.
All right. And Povey.
Mike.
Oh, me?
Oh,
Oh, it's my
Ed.
turn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Ed. Mike.
Oh, my turn. Okay, yes. So I already have water and I already have yeast. So I might as well just get myself some mixed grains, and they don't cost anything. And let's see, do they have any abilities? No, just free. So they're free. I'll take the grains. For
Yep, no
free.
money with the grain, right?
Nope, no money on the grain.
okay, and now I might as well. I have a money and water and a grain, so I think I gotta do same thing and get myself a grain.
More grains.
And this will continue until everyone has spent all their money. Is that correct?
Or
stop.
passed.
Or
If
passed.
everyone decides to pass. Yep.
I see. You don't have to spend all your money.
Yeah, so you could, definitely. You don't have to spend all your money. Good question. So I'm actually going to get a mixed plants because I've got that cachaça that needs plants. That's going to cost me 1. That's my second trip to the basic market. That's me.
All right, so let's see. I am going to purchase a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
I have $2. That buys me a bronze recipe there. Oop. And it will be what is it called here?
Yeah, what are you going after?
I'm going after Oiju. Is that how I say that?
Oh, so yeah,
I just grabbed the cube though, right? Sorry, that's the
Yeah, grab the cube because then when you make it, you get to get the soju.
Right,
so yeah,
right.
grab the cube and you're good.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah, you got
Perfect.
to unlock those recipes.
That's
Definitely.
right. Oop.
That's right.
Recipe. All right.
Back to Ed.
I'm gonna pass. I only got
All right.
$1, and I already bought my 2 things from the basic, and $1 doesn't get me a lot from the market.
That's right. There's nothing else to. Same with me. I'm going to pass as well.
I
Okay.
am broke, so I'll pass as well.
Broke as a joke.
Cool.
Broke as a joke.
So
All right.
we're
let's
at the
finish
end of the
this.
market phase. We're going to shift all the cards in the right-hand side column onto the truck. So we're just going to load it up. It keeps the river flowing with some new ingredients and items.
Is that
and
truck
stuff, too.
accessible now?
Truck is only accessible if you have a special card that does so,
Oh.
or if you look at there's a bonus spot on your distillery upgrades or on your distillery. Trade 1 card from the pantry for 1 card from the truck. So once you make a spirit and put that label down there, you get to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So from here, now what we're going to do is you can do it all at once. We're going to add the cards to our washback. So you're going to put your yeast and your water and your sugars into your washback. You can choose to carry cards over. So for instance, depending on what you're trying to make, as an example, let's say you're trying to make, I'm trying to make cachaça. Cachaça says you can only have plants. If I put a grain or a fruit in there, that would no longer be cachaça. It would be vodka if it came out the other end. So I might want to save one of those for a future round, and I can put that into my pantry.
Right. So I got my 3 ingredients there: yeast, fruit, and water.
Yeah. So for instance, Mikey, yours is a good example. So you've got a mixed grains up here.
Mm-hmm.
So you could either add that mixed grains into your washback and definitely be making vodka. It's going to add an extra alcohol. Or if you don't want to, you want to save it, you're just going to put it in your pantry to save for another round.
I think I'm going to add it to my sugars right there.
Make some good vodka.
Make some good vodka. Yeah.
Get that deck working
Probably
more in
makes
your
sense, right?
favor, right?
Is there still a
That's
chance
right.
that I can not make vodka here, right?
There's still a chance if you pull both sugars.
Which
Because
could
now,
happen. Everybody knows.
oh, yeah, yeah. So what you're going to do now is you're going to hover over that middle one, and you're going to see the number of cards you have there.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
in both of your cases, you have 2, and you're going to pull that many alcohol cards. And you're going to add those to your washback as well. So now what we're doing is we're representing the idea that the yeast is eating the sugars in your washback and it's turning it into alcohol. And this is truly how it happens in real life in fermentation.
That's
All right.
I love
There we
seeing
go.
that in games where
So
it
now-
teaches you about
Yeah.
something
Yeah, it's
about
pretty cool.
reality at the same
Totally.
time.
So
Love
now
games
I
like
throw
that.
this barrel and shuffle them all together. Is that what happens?
Yeah, so you don't worry about the barrel yet, but you're gonna combine all 3 of those. You can do a drag select over all 3, and then hit G, and that'll group them, and then hit F to flip it, then hit R a couple times to give it a riffle shuffle, and then you're gonna pull the top card quickly off, and you're gonna drop it into your pantry,
All right.
and then you can flip that over and see what you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit. Of
Lost some
course.
yeast.
Yep, and I lost some yeast, but so Mikey lost some fruit. If when we're gonna flip the whole deck over, because normally we just pull it from underneath, but in TTS it's easier, and we're gonna see what else we lost.
Right,
pull the
top
water
card,
off,
bottom
right?
I
card.
lost
Yep.
one of my
Top
sugars.
card and bottom card.
All right.
Now, the reason we pull the top card and bottom card is that thematically there's a reason for it. When the spirit comes off the still in real life, the first part that comes off the run that is being boiled and cooked is actually toxic. It'll kill you. It's not good. It'll blind you. It's not good.
Yep.
Like nail polish remover.
Oh my
The
god.
last part of the run is the same thing. It's kind of like the dregs, the bottom of the barrel kind of thing. So distillers know this. They don't want to put it in your bottle and poison you. They wouldn't
That's
get a
bad
repeat
for
customer
sales.
out of you.
Bad,
Yeah.
bad for business.
Yeah, bad for business.
Don't-
But what they do is they reuse it in a future batch. So that's what we just did. We took the head and the tail, which is what it's called, the head and the tail cut, and we put it back into the pantry, and we're going to reuse it in a future distillation. And once you've done that, which you all have done, you're going to pick your whole stack up with a long press and pull it out until you see kind of a waffle iron grid, and it'll auto lay them out for you.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay. Hold on.
So you pull it up like kind of up there, you'll see a
Okay.
grid
I see
pop
it,
up
yep.
and just let go. There you go.
Oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
And then you'll want to pull your barrel and bottle out as well, because we're going to be selling. We barreled it into our put it into our barrel after we distilled, and now we're going to sell it in our bottle. And now what we just did is all concurrent. We can all do that at the same time, like we did, but selling comes in player order. So Ed, you're going to get to tell us what you've made.
Well, it looks like I made myself a slightly watered down vodka.
Yeah,
Slightly.
we got some alcohol in there. Not bad.
I still have
That's
one
good.
grain in there, so
Yep, good. That's good. That's right. So if you didn't have that grain, you would be making moonshine.
moonshine.
Mhm.
Ed's
Yep.
signature top shelf vodka.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
It has a
good.
ring to it.
Yeah, last time
It
Ed
does
tried
have
this,
a
he
nice
got
ring.
9. He got 9 coins for his first thing that he made.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That was pretty nuts. So yeah, now you count up your total money, including the
1,
recipe
2,
itself has some
3,
money.
4, 5.
All right,
Bucks
so
in
the
there.
recipe for vodka is 1.
The recipe itself is an extra one, so it's 6
3, 4,
bucks plus
5.
2 victory points.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh, you got 6.
So
Okay.
I'll take a $5 and a $1.
Yeah.
I got $5.
Very respectable.
So
$5 and then 2 VPs. And who's counting up VPs for us?
It is.
Oh,
not
I can do that. 2
All right.
VPs for Ed.
Yeah, 2 for me.
Okay. Oh, you got 2 also.
Yeah.
And victory points in this game are called spirit points.
Spirit
That's right.
spirit points.
points.
Yeah, with the spirit
Yeah.
fingers.
So let's see. Cannot be traded. So the metal
So-
barrel and the bottle will go back, right?
They go back. Yeah, but before we do that, so Ed,
Huh.
so you're good here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this metal barrel and this bottle and you're going to bring it back to your storeroom.
Come back.
Okay.
And then you're going to just marquee select all of these or window select all and do a long press to pick it up.
Okay.
And then you're going to drop it into this bottle.
Drop it in the bottle.
Redistribution.
Oh, no, it's gone.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
And it'll
Yep.
distribute it for you like we were to do it ourselves.
That's really cool.
Oh,
So
and then
if I
last but
used
not
up
least,
this
Ed,
premium thing, that would have been gone too, but it would have gave me more victory points.
you got it. It
money.
would have been a nice weeded vodka, which actually is a real thing. And a popular thing is a weeded vodka.
I did not know
So the last thing you'll do, Ed, is you're going to pick up your vodka label up here.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to bring it back to your distillery. And you get to choose one of the top row bonuses. So you can take your time with that. And then it moves on to me in player order. So I earned 4 money out of this with my cachaça because I earned 3 from the cards. But Joanna also gets 1 money when she sells a non-aged spirit.
Mhm.
So I got 1 extra there. And then cachaça is worth 4 points. So although I didn't make as much money as maybe you two, I did earn a few extra points.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to take these back to my distillery. I'm going to send these to the bottle, and I'm going to grab a cachaça label, and then it's on to Mikey's turn.
Dave, at the
All
end of the
right.
game, does unspent money count towards spirit points?
Good question, Evan. Yeah, so it's 5-to-1 ratio.
5
5
to
money to 1 spirit point.
1. Okay.
All right.
At least you
So
get
these
something,
ones
yeah.
get redistributed back. It's
Mhm.
to the bottle. Boop. And I have $5 to spend. Oh, and sorry, let's do this first. I got a vodka label, right? So I take that
Good.
vodka and move. Oops, not the whole
Oh,
stack.
you got 'em all.
here. Of course I did. I
Now,
want
the
all
signature
vodka.
recipe is still just a one-time use thing?
Yes, it is. But
I mean, I'm sorry,
So if you-
signature ingredient.
yeah, it's a one-time use because that gets taken out of the game after you use it. Now, if it comes back into your pantry, you get to reuse it, of course. But once
Right.
it gets into a bottled spirit, it's done.
Right. So I can put this vodka over the 1 free upgrade. Is that right?
Yeah, but Ed will get to go first. So that's kind of the advantage of the first player that
Oh.
rotates.
Oh, what did you?
I mean, you can put it there, but
That's right. What did you
Ed,
do,
if
Ed?
Ed chooses upgrade, then things might change.
Oh, I got you. Oh, so I should wait to put it up, is what you're saying.
That's okay. I mean, yeah, you could probably because he might take the thing you wanted, perhaps.
Right, exactly. So I'll wait. Okay. And then I took my money. I did that. And what else am I doing in this phase? I'm sorry.
You're good. Money, spirit points, and then you're gonna place your label once Ed chooses his and I
Got
do.
it. Got it. All right. You're up, Povey.
All right. So I think I am going to make it somewhat simple.
Take that money.
I'm gonna take money.
Yeah,
$4 bucks.
that's a good one.
Nice.
$4, huh?
It's huge.
Nice. Okay. I think I'm actually going to. I'm gonna follow Ed's lead. I'm gonna get 4 as well.
All right, then I will indeed take the upgrade. Oop. And I'm going to take this column still over here. During the
That's
distill phase,
pretty
you may
nice.
remove only the top or the bottom, your choice.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
good.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Dave, we're in the second round?
We're about to start the second round.
About to start.
Of 5 for this
Yep.
one.
I
So does
gotcha.
is this spot up here in the distillery where I put my upgrades? Or
You
is
got
it-
it. Any of those 3 you get to choose. Yep.
Got it. Okay. I'll put it in the
Perfect.
one that looks like a still over here.
Yeah, you've upgraded your still, right? Into a column still.
Yep.
Much more popular and well known in America. Most whiskey and other spirits are made with column stills, but if you go to Scotland, it's going to be the pot still, which you saw behind that.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
gotcha. All right, cool.
All right, so we do check. None of us got any of the awards, but this is when we would check for those awards.
Mhm.
We definitely didn't sell an aged spirit. We definitely don't own 6 recipes. We didn't bottle a non-vodka spirit using a bottle from the same region, and we definitely don't have 3 specialist upgrades. So that means we move on to the next round.
Next round.
And Ed, I'm going to take the first player token, so
All right.
I'm first player.
All right.
I find it's nice to draw the cards from your pantry into your hand, so you kind of know what you're working with now. So know what you need to. And if you just hit the number that it says over there, that'll draw
Right.
all those into your hand.
There we go.
All right. So I'm going to market. I most definitely want this nice wrapped bottle that is specifically for something like cachaça. So I'm going to spend 3 for that.
Nice.
And yep, refresh that. And I'm going to
Ceramic. Ooh,
spend
that's a
3
nice
and then
bottle.
on to
Gift
Mikey.
Asia. All right. I am going to get myself some yeast because I don't have any yeast. Now, what does that do for me again? When purchased, immediately gain a money. Okay, cool. So, yep, I'll take a yeast. And I'll put it
Hey,
up here.
Dave, you wanted that wrapped bottle because it gives you 3 spirit points?
Yeah, good question. So I wanted it for a couple reasons. The wrap bottle, first off, even if it doesn't matter if I put moonshine, whiskey in it, I'm going to get 2 points no matter what, 2 spirit
matter
points.
what.
If I have America's spirit, like my cachaça or a rum, for instance, then I'm going to get 3 spirit points. So it's meant for that kind of bottle.
Yeah.
But the other reason I want it is that at the end of the game, I don't know if you can look at this, Evan, if you're looking around, but
Yeah,
at the
look
end
here.
of the game,
End
you
games.
get bonuses for collecting bottles. So if I have multiple bottles from the Americas, that's points. If I have a bottle from the Americas, Asia, and Oceania,
boy.
and Europe, that's points. So that's another reason that I'm motivated to maybe get bottles. Luxurify the spirits, if you will.
Gosh, there's so many ways to score in this game.
Yeah, there's a decent amount, that's for sure.
And that sometimes baffles me during games. Not that it bothers me. It's great. It's a great part of games. But to try to figure out, especially on the first play, which is going to be your plan A to go for.
I'm gonna get this the premium barrel.
Ooh.
Yeah. Going for it, huh?
You're totally right, Evan, and that's actually why we're looking at developing. We've already developed a intro version. So if we were to play this, if someone out there would said, "I want to play this game," they can. If they have Tabletop Simulator, it's free to play on Tabletop Simulator, and you'll notice that if you were to start a game, there's an intro button, and if you play the intro game, it's deliberately 5 rounds. But then also on top of that, there's no distillery upgrades. There's no awards to shoot for. There's no bottle collection. So it's kind of a stripped down version, if you will, that introduces people to the core mechanics.
Gives you the baseline core mechanics, which is is good.
Right,
Again, not that I have a problem with the more advanced stuff, but it is always good to have that option to go with the simpler beginners, the training wheels, as
Totally.
it were.
All right, I got some.
I think, Mikey, you just skipped me.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you want the rice? I'll put it back.
I got Dave talking. Mike, you owe me.
I see. There's like I get it. There's like a strategy here. Yes. Get the designer talking. Like before you know it, they've gone 2 times around.
Distraction.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of like looking at the screen here, and I just see us in the order, and for some reason I'm just going.
No, I hear you. It's all good. I'm
left
just
to
kidding.
right instead of clockwise, which is kind of weird when they're not.
Okay, this is crazy. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going for it because it's one of my favorite cards. I need to hire a celebrity promoter to sell my spirits.
Nice. Add $2.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm going to pay 5 for it, but yeah, hopefully
he'll pay for himself.
He helps me out a little bit. Yep.
Every time.
And I already took my turn, so
my turn. Let's see. I think I'm going to learn a recipe. So I'm going to pay $4 for a silver recipe.
Ooh.
And I'm going to learn how to make whiskey.
Oh, we got a whiskey maker.
Whiskey.
Oh, I sent it. It goes in here.
Nice.
I might have.
Okay, so it's back to me again? Yep, that's good. You can put it in there. All right, so I'm nearly broke. I think I'm going to take, I know I need some water, so I'm going to take some water. And that's my first market, basic market.
All right, so let me see what my hand looks like. I got grain. I got water. I got yeast. I got grain. I need more grain. All right, so I guess I could either. Oh, you know what? I could take that out of there for one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy more rice, I guess.
Dave, when did you start designing this?
Good question. It was in, let's see, around September, October of 2019. I was actually in Scotland. I was doing some research over there on something entirely different. And I had been touring some distilleries, drinking some whiskey, and I couldn't sleep one night. And I came up with the entire concept for the game. And I've kind of been furiously working on it ever since.
All right, your turn, Dave.
Okay, let's see
I
here.
took some
I think I'm
water.
going to go for some more mixed plants again. So buying some more mixed plants.
Mixed.
That's my second
plants.
See what the
basic
mixed
market
plants do.
visit.
Mm.
Just basic mixed plants.
Yep.
Gotta have the basics. Mikey, it is your turn.
Oh, did I skip you again? I
No,
just bought-
it is your turn.
Nope,
it is
it's
my
just
turn. Okay.
it's just
Oh, okay, got it. All right, so I still have $2 left, and I can still buy one more basic thing. So
Sure.
let's see, mason jar. When selling, gain 2 money. If moonshine, gain 4 instead. Whoa! Oh man, it makes me want to make some moonshine just to get that.
there's 2 moonshine bottles out there right now. It's
It's like Asia Spirit.
And I know we're suspiciously missing the trivia tonight. I did prepare trivia, but at the
Oh.
same time, I wanted the flow of the game to get
All right.
going, get moving, really learn this game.
I think I will actually buy some fruit for 1 because of my special ability.
If anyone watching does want trivia, give me a shout. I'll throw some trivia your way.
All right.
But in the
All
meantime, we're
right.
going to continue to watch Distilled.
I think I'm good. It's my turn, I think. I am good. I'm passing.
All right. I have $1. I don't think I can afford
Probably not gonna
anything
do
out
anything with
there
that.
except for this moonshine thing.
Let's see what
this
moonshine.
mason jar. You know what? I think since I have an extra $1, I'm gonna buy the moonshine
Ooh.
container here.
Alright.
All right, cool. Don't know if it's a good idea
Everyone
to save
used up
money or
all their
spend.
cash.
Yep.
Got to spend money to make money.
That's
We'll,
right.
we'll find out.
All
All right.
right.
And let's see, Ed, did you pass?
Not yet.
Oh, Ed, you still have a
I
play.
still realize that I could have 2 more
Oh, yeah.
extra bucks because of my special ability.
Yeah.
Now, is that only for the ingredient row, or I could have gotten this barrel for 2 less?
No, unfortunately, it's just ingredients.
Yeah, that's what I
So-
thought.
Yeah, you wouldn't
can
be able
grab
to
a-
do anything
grab
there,
a-
unfortunately.
Yeah,
No free
you li-
ingredients? No?
So we're limited to the number of upgrades we can have.
Alright,
Or
yeah, I think I'm gonna pass then, because I don't think I can get
Yep.
anything.
Yeah, and I'm passing. It looks like I think after everyone's passing, maybe.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Pass,
All
pass,
right,
pass.
so
I
Um,
could
I
have
do have
grabbed
a
one of those
question,
rice.
though.
I could have grabbed those rice for
Yeah. The upgrades,
$20.
are you limited to these 3 spaces and that's it for upgrades?
they're limited, except you can replace them. So if you down the road decide to purchase something else, you could.
Okay, so because I was looking at this thing, which is recruiter, have 3 specialists. So you have to have all those spots filled with specialists then.
Yep.
Someone-
Yeah. In this case, yep. That's right.
Yeah. Got it. I'll let you guys fight over the specialists. All right.
So you add yours, dump your ingredients in, and you can keep things that you don't want to use as well
Mhm.
in your pantry. And then one other thing I should note, this is actually a good time to explain it. I don't think you would have one. I'm looking at yours, Ed. Nope. I don't think you would want to do it, but you might want to, Mikey.
Yeah.
During this phase, you
Uh-huh.
can actually trade 1 card
Uh-huh.
back to the basic market for a card of equal or lesser value. So in the case of Mike's fruit, you technically could take that mixed fruit if you don't think you're going to use it in the future, and you could trade it back to the basic market and get a card of equal or lesser value in return from the basic market.
I
So
see.
that's something people can always do.
So if I wanted to be safe, I could trade that fruit for grain or whatever.
You got it. Or you could say, you know what, down the road, I'll just point this out.
Mhm.
I want to make my London dry gin. I'm going to need some fruits. I'm just going to hold on to it. But you could also say, no, I want to be sure to make a soju this turn.
Right.
And so I'm going to trade that in for a grain. That's up
That
to you.
sounds like a rule you came up with after many, many rounds of play testing and kind
Yeah.
of
That's,
maybe some
that's
of the final
funny you say
tweaks
that.
and rules.
So it was something that I realized allows it so that someone can never say, "Oh, sorry, I don't have a yeast. I can't distill."
Mm-hmm.
And then they sit out for a turn and they're punished basically for the rest of the game. This way, it allows it essentially to always be able to be guaranteed to distill, if you will.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
Yep.
if I'm trying to make soju, I can put oh, I don't want any vegetables so I don't want to mess it up by trying to put any fruit in there.
I wouldn't. So you'd either
Yeah.
save that in your pantry or trade it back in for another grain.
Oh yeah, I should have just
That's
bought
your
the grain in
choice.
the first place instead of the fruit. But it's only $1 I'm wasting, but it'll make guarantee a soju, so I'll just do that.
Dave, I'm sorry. A follow up on that special rule you just described. If you do trade it for the yeast, do you get the one money, or is that not considered purchasing it?
Good question. It is not considered purchasing it. So you'll also notice on the yeast and alcohol card, it says cannot be traded with the basic market for that reason. But then if you got it back, the yeast says when purchased. It doesn't just say when taken from the market. Yep. Good.
When
Very good
purchased.
question.
All right. So now I'm going to add 3 alcohol cards here, right?
That's right. And then we can all do it at once. So I'm going to pull mine off and hope I didn't lose anything. And then once you've distilled, taking your top and bottom card, your head and the tail,
So
you're going to.
I have the
Yep.
ability to choose the top or the bottom card. Now
You will choose the top.
Now, will
Yeah,
I
well,
pick
yeah.
them
Once you
both first
shuffle,
and then
you're just
choose?
going to pull one. You don't get to look at both of them. You're just going to, and I'll probably need to reword that card. Just say pull one instead of top and bottom.
I'll pull either the top or the bottom. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. That makes more sense. All right, so I'm just gonna. I guess I'll pull off the top.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really
Oh.
matter.
Assuming you
I
shuffle.
lost 1 grain.
Ooh.
That's no.
See, it's a
all right,
good
I
thing
still
you
got-
added another grain there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that goes into your pantry, and then you bring the rest out in front of you with your bottle and barrel.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'll put the bottle in the barrel after. Oop. Bottle
Perfect.
and barrel.
You've got your mason jar too that you can either keep in your storeroom or you could sell it in your mason jar too if you want.
Nope. I'm gonna save that for actual moonshine.
Nice.
So I'll stash this in the pantry. All right.
All right.
Put this in the pantry too for now, and I'll just put it in my hand after. All right.
Okay.
So there we go.
So I'll go real quick in player order. I have made another cachaça. In this case, I have made the cachaça and I'm placing it in a wrapped bottle.
You're using
so
the wrapped bottle. Sweet.
I'm using the wrapped bottle. So I've got Joanna is going to give me an extra money, and then my celebrity promoter is going to give me 2 extra money.
Ho-ho.
So I've sold this for 3, 4, 5, 6 money. So I made a little bit more money on my cachaça by investing in my distillery. And then as far as spirit points go, I put the cachaça in this wrap bottle, so I'm going to get 3 points instead of 2 from that. And then the cachaça itself is worth 4, so it's going to be 7 spirit points for me.
That's right.
And then last but not least, I'm going to send these off to the bottle. I'm going to bring the barrel back, and this is the key to point out. I'm going to take this bottle that I've used, and it's essentially part of a collection now. I'm just going to put it below my distillery.
Right.
At the end of the game, I would kind of look at those.
Right,
And
because
I'll
you
grab
have to be able
my-
to potentially count that for bonus points.
Yeah, exactly. And that's me. And then it's on to, let's see, Mike.
Mikey.
Me. All right, cool. So I'm getting, let's see, the bottle's 1, water's 1, alcohol's 1. So that's 3. Wait, why do I only have 1 alcohol there?
Are
I
you
should have
supposed
had. I should have had 3 alcohol, right?
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
had
you
3
should've.
grains. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, what's down here? Oh no, that's just your fruit.
Yeah, that's weird. I
Uh-oh.
stacked up 3. Maybe it only took
case
1.
of the missing alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to have 2 more, and you already pulled 1 off, so we'll just give it to you.
Yeah.
There you
All
go.
right.
Done.
Yep. All right, that works. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6, and 5. And since I made soju, I get another 5 XP for that. So
Yep.
or 5 SP.
SP spirit
SP.
points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's nice.
$6 and 5 SPs. Yeah, nice.
Not bad.
All right, now I'll pull this back. I'll pull that back. And this stack I'll put into the bottle. And I'll take my $6. Did you mark me for my 5 SPs?
Oh no, I didn't.
No, he did
Thank you.
not.
All right, thank you. All right. I like this.
All right. So now
I
I have
like
a
this
question.
distillery thing.
Mm-hmm.
How does the barrel work? And that's something I can decide whether or not to use it.
Yeah. So just a second before that, Mikey, don't forget you need a soju label. You want to
Oh, right, the
claim
label.
get a
Yes.
bonus.
Yep, that's true.
Okay. So
Forget.
Ed, you have made. It looks like have you made some more vodka?
Yeah, looks like another vodka.
Yeah. So the good news is you get to choose which barrel to use. So the wood barrel just stays in your storeroom until you're ready.
That's fine.
And so you'll put that wood barrel back into your storeroom and you'll just use your metal barrel because the wood barrel is only used for aged spirits.
Mhm.
Yep.
Good. So you can go ahead now.
So 1, 2, 3, $4 basically. Plus one for here, so $5.
Nice. Good.
And what, 2 victory points for being a vodka?
Good.
And
Do that.
then put these back in my thing.
Mhm.
Then put these in the barrel.
You got it.
Resource it. Love it. Love it.
Nope.
Frosted glass bottle, wax sealed bottle.
Yeah, some good ones out there now. So
Yeah.
I have already gotten mine. I got I got an item, a free item. So I took this stainless steel barrel. It's kind of an
Ooh.
upgraded
Whoa.
metal barrel.
Yeah.
It allows me to reuse it, but also get extra money and points. So
Oh, that's nice.
I took that one, and so now it's over to Mikey for whatever bonus you're going for.
All right. So, let's see. I could take a. Let me take a quick look at those bonuses again.
Yeah.
All right. So, item is what you just did. Any recipe,
Mhm.
is that one free of any recipe,
Yep.
including gold?
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. Trade one card from pantry from truck. Let me just see what's in the truck. Nothing too exciting. All right. Or a free ingredient. Yeah, I'm gonna do the one free recipe. All right, and I'm gonna take the. Which one do I want? I want a gold recipe.
Wow, you're going for the gold.
No one for
Going
gold.
for
I
the
just want to have it.
gold.
I just want it available.
Which
that
one?
one's 3 grains.
Is it going to be brandy or
Yeah. I don't
I'm sorry, I
know,
can't read the other one. It's in
brandy or yeah.
Japanese.
That
I
one
think it's
is
Japanese.
I think I'm gonna go
brandy.
and get a free upgrade. I'm gonna
Nice.
take this modern mill.
Oh,
The
good.
modern mill.
Now, could I combine that with my ability to get one item cheaper by 4?
You got it. So one item cheaper by
Whoa.
4 or 2 items by 2.
Oh man, you're
That's
going to be
nice.
picking up
Yeah,
some
you are-
sweet stuff, Ed.
You are the big market buyer over there now.
Ooh.
Nice work.
All
Okay,
right.
so we check the end of round stuff, the spirit award. So I have done a perfect pair. So I sold a cachaça in a wrapped bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this one. I'm going to get 5 points from that. So
Ooh.
I'm pulling ahead of you two here.
Yeah,
You gotta try and
yeah.
catch me.
Claimed,
Let me see which ones.
and
I
no
want
one
to
else
do.
can have it.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's right. No
Yep.
one else can have it. It's over. And again, just to flip it over, perfect pair. Bottle of non-vodka spirit, which I used cachaça, using a bottle from the same region, which was the wrapped bottle.
Oh boy. All right, guys.
So yeah, so I could have
All right.
instead of selling that spirit that I had, I could have aged it. Is that right?
Not soju. So you'll notice
Oh.
next to soju, it's got that
Oh, that
hourglass
one. Okay.
crossed
let's
out.
do that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so whiskey, rum, and the last 4 basically can do that. Okay.
that's right. That's right. All right, we're moving into round 3 now.
Round
And the same as before. You can draw the cards you have in your pantry into your hand.
All right. So I have some
and
fruit and I have some
Mikey's going to get to go first this time.
I'm gonna go first. All right. First things first. Get some. Oh, I need water, huh?
We all need water.
Yeah, we all need water, so I'll take a water.
Excellent. That goes
And
to
water.
Ed.
And as a reminder,
One
Be-
for-
and I'm sorry if I forgot to point this out or from last time, but alcohol is wild. Alcohol can count as water or yeast.
Oh.
So if you want to put that water back there, Mikey, you can. I can't remember what
Oh, yeah,
you have in
'cause
your hand.
I still have what? Okay. Well, you don't keep alcohol in your hand, right?
If you draw,
Yeah, so if
draw
you
it
would-
off to the pantry.
Oh.
Yeah, so my head and tail this last turn was actually 2 alcohols. So as an example, I technically don't have to get a water or yeast this round. I could still, because you can have more than one, But I could also say, nah, I'm going to skip that and get other things. That's going to
Oh,
be a
what?
decision I need to make.
So my pantry should have all 3 of those alcohols in there then, huh?
No, because you added them to your spirit and then you shuffle them and pulled a card, and you ended up pulling whatever card is in your hand right now. I don't know
I
what that
pulled out
was.
this one grain here.
Yeah, so I added those alcohols to your hand. That's how you got all the money too.
Right. Okay. Now I get it. So
Yeah, so it
but
wasn't
you're
wasted.
saying, oh, so you're saying that I'm sorry, I didn't quite follow what you were saying there.
Yeah, so take a look over at my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so let's say I was going to shuffle up right now,
Uh-huh.
and I have to take the top and the bottom card.
Yeah. Yeah.
I take the top card and I flip it. Happens to be alcohol. That's fine, because the next round I can use it as yeast or water. I
Mhm.
flip the bottom card, happens to be alcohol, and that's fine. So in
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah,
case,
yeah.
I didn't pull grain or yeast or water. I pulled alcohol because I had a lot of alcohol in there.
Right.
And
So
that,
all right. So I only pulled one card because of my.
yeah, you only pulled one card. So you've got to deal with the fact that you're going to have less cards going in. It's kind of this trade-off. You don't have to pull as many, but you also don't have as much as us going into
Right.
the next round.
Right. So I can take less risks. So I mean, but I don't need to put this water. I actually need the water to start the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
then take it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
remember, on the water, you can look at the top card of any of the 3 market decks
Oh.
and choose to buy it. That's the bonus of the water.
All right. How do I peek at it myself?
I just pull it off and take a flip it over. You're okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good card
Oh, boy.
if you can afford it.
During
Oh, you can, but you're going to be pretty darn broke then.
yeah, true. What does it say? Your hand is in the way.
Oh, during the
And
distill
it's
phase,
just
you may
pull
add
that
2
on.
additional
Smack, smack, smack.
alcohol. Wow.
Hold Alt on that, Mikey, and it'll zoom in on it for you.
Got it. Got it. Well, Ed's hand was just over the top of it. That's why I couldn't see it.
Well, when you hit
Wow.
alt, you don't, you're not blocked.
You know what? I'm gonna buy that.
I figured maybe you would. It's a good one.
It's a really
It's a
good one.
moneymaker.
Free liquor. Plus, I'm about to make some moonshine anyway. So,
Wow.
all
All
right.
right,
So that's
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and buy this ingredient over here. This is a mullet. It costs $3 normally, but I'm only gonna pay $1. So I'm gonna have to make
Mullet.
change.
Nice.
What's a mullet?
Millet.
Oh, millet. Oh, okay.
Millet.
Millet.
Ground up mullet. Yeah,
A
that's-
mullet is a hairstyle.
Yeah.
Tasty hair mullet.
Popular in the 80s and making a comeback.
All right.
Yep.
All right, let's see. It's me. Ooh, that's tempting. Well, I know I don't need that. I know oops, I need this with my hand again. I think I'm going to
Mhm.
take this frosted glass bottle for 2.
Mhm.
Frosted
I'm gonna
glass
spend 2 on
bottle.
Get
Ooh,
3
faceted
change.
bottle.
That's me.
Okay. You're going to
It's selling
continue
good.
kind of the
Business
same
in front,
strategy
party in the back.
prior rounds. Okay.
All right. Is it me or is it Ed?
It is Mikey's turn.
My
Mikey.
turn. All right. I do need some sort of a yeast here, right? Yeah, I don't have any yeast. So I just have to get all basic yeast up in here. And that gets me a buck.
Get your
right?
coin.
That's right. Huge
That's
coin.
right. Hey, it's better than a kick in the head.
Hey, I'll take it. I need that coin.
I have a question for Dave Beck, the designer of Distilled.
Yeah.
Dave, did you consult with experts and did they help you inform all the obvious facts that you use to learn
Yeah,
this
good question.
game?
I did in fact. I mean, a lot of this honestly was research on my own. I've learned quite a lot about whiskey over the years, but I did not know as much about some of the other spirits in the game or the history behind them. So there's a gentleman named Blake, but he goes by the name of Dr. Inkwell or Dr. Inkwell, which is like drink well.
well.
That old joke.
That'll.
Yep.
I know that. I know
So Blake has he's got a cool YouTube channel, and Instagram as well. If you can find him under Dr. Inkwell, or you could find him under Booze Freaks and
Mhm.
Freaks with a PH. And again, he's got a lot of knowledge about spirits. So he's Distilled's official spirits consultant. And the nice thing is he's also a gamer. So that's been really
Oh,
great
there you
to have
go.
him part of it too.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
I can imagine when you were doing your own research, at least, to start, you came across conflicting things and like, well,
Mhm.
which one's right? And you had to dig just deeper to try to get to which
That's
of
exactly
those were
right. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. And maybe a good example of that is the fact that America and Ireland spell
Mhm.
whiskey with an E, and the rest of the world spells it without an E. Like
That's
that's a good
right, you take
example
the
of
E
not
out.
conflicting, but different cultures approach the spirits in different ways. So.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that was actually one of the trivia questions
Oh, did it?
I
Oh
had
no!
come,
Look
I
at that! I
had come
ruined
up
it.
with. No, not at all. You're so into the game. Scott,
I got some of this mountain spring water. Yeah.
mountain
Nice, nice.
water.
That looked good. I
That's
was
your
looking
turn,
at
Jake.
that.
All right, I'm going to get a water. I don't necessarily need it, but I'm hoping to look at the top card and score gold, and I didn't. I got wheat instead. So, because if I could afford it, then I would buy it.
I know
But
someone
that
who
was
can
me.
turn that wheat into gold.
All right.
Ah,
First name's Rumble, and he'll be
I
over.
have $1, and I don't think I can afford to buy anything with that $1 because I already bought my basics. So I should probably pass.
Yes. Mike passed. Ed,
I passed.
what do you got?
All right, I am gonna get one of these mixed grains.
Basic mixed grains. Gotta have it. Gotta have the basics.
nice.
And that's a
Let's
0,
see.
right? Yep.
I think I'm going to get. Can't afford that. Yeah, I'm going to get some more mixed plants, and I'm going to pay 1 for that. So that's my second basic market visit.
More basics.
All right.
Mikey passed, so it's
I
back to Ed.
passed. Ed.
Oh, Ed knows. Here we go. Sorghum.
Okay.
Very important ingredient.
Sorghum, yeah.
Let's see. With 3, I think I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Cool.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right, Ed, it's your board.
It's
Here we go.
the world is your oyster, Ed.
East.
That's right.
That'll get you an extra
what is that?
coin. There's 2.
Sorghum.
And you're going to parlay that 2 into something. I know how Ed thinks. He's not going to let that 2 sit there. He's going to spend it.
Not enough to get that stuff. All right.
Spend it like a
Yeah.
sober sailor.
There's nothing to spend it on, except for maybe mixed fruits. Oh no, he already went to the basic market already.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're
right.
not going to?
All right, so a question.
Thousand?
So
Yep.
now my goal is to make moonshine, right? So I'm guessing that I just want to put the minimum amount of stuff in there.
Yeah. Now the problem it's going to be harder for you to make moonshine because you still have to put a sugar in there, and you're only going to be now. The column still does say you may remove only the top and bottom card, so you could ignore it this round and remove 2, hoping you're going to pull your sugar.
Can I? Do I have to choose them? Can I choose them one at a time? Like flip the top one and then say, you know what, I'm gonna get the bottom one too.
Yeah, I don't see why not because you're yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I'm going to move the truck. I'm going to load the truck up.
All right.
Now, question for you: could I put 2 waters down or only 1 water?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can put as many in each category as you want.
Okay.
Oh, look at the guy watering down his alcohol over there.
Well, the ironic part is
to power up all the. I got 4 figures in there, baby.
Yeah. Sugar juice.
this guy is making he is set to make whiskey this time. I'll tell you that.
So I got these 3 in there, and that's all I need is those 3, right?
Yep. You can, at the minimum, you can have all 3. And now you are going to, again, you may add 2 more alcohol.
Right, yeah.
So it depends. I mean, it's, if you really want to make moonshine. Yeah. So
I really want to make moonshine. Yeah. So I'm not going to do it this turn.
It is funny. I get that a lot. And I think that we've talked about Richard. I work with a developer on this game. And we work very closely on the game and balancing. And that's something we've talked about a lot where people really like the idea of trying to make moonshine. Right now it's an accident. So to have a card in there that allows you to purposely make it might be a fun opportunity. So,
yep. All right. So I'm going to draw the first card off and flip it. And that is water. So I'm going to take the bottom card off now.
All right.
Of course, it's the yeast.
You need the fruit.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want the fruit.
Oh,
in
you
there.
don't want the fruit.
No, I'm trying to
Right.
get rid of the fruit. So now I completely failed at making moonshine. So that's a wasted turn for me.
He made more vodka.
Made more crappy vodka. Darn it. Oh, actually, oh wait, hold on. I didn't put the alcohols in there.
Right.
No.
I thought it
Okay,
looked a
yeah, you
little
better put it
light.
back.
I should
Yeah,
start
get
with
everything
the-
We
back.
do.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me just pile them up here, and then I'll grab the. So I get one alcohol in there. Okay.
Hey! What are you taking my
Oh,
alcohol for?
Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one.
Stop!
You
He's
see that?
reaching.
That's what I.
He's reaching into your barrel and like
I was-
siphoning it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
no.
wondering
Right.
when the sabotaging the competition aspect of this game.
Oh,
came
I'm
into
just
play.
terrible.
We
I'm
just
the worst.
saw it. We just
Ah,
saw it.
jeez, I can't stack these things anymore. Help.
If you just hit G, just select them all and hit G. It'll
Oh, I
group
got it.
them all.
Group them up. Got it.
Group 'em.
All right, now I'm gonna shuffle. Boop, 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 boop. All right, and now I'm gonna take the top card off and flip it. Yeah, okay, and then I'm gonna flip the whole stack, and I got the alcohol out. Damn it.
You got a lot of alcohol in there. That's
Okay. Well, yeah, that's the ones I removed. So,
all right. So you're gonna bring those back to your pantry
Bill got
that you
vodka.
removed,
Yep.
and then you're gonna bring all the others out and lay them out in front of you,
Yep.
Display.
Yep. Display them out.
and then
And then,
including a
of
barrel
course,
and a bottle.
I'll use the normal bottle, I guess, since I did not make what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can use the moonshine bottle. It's not like you're required to. You just won't get as much money, so it
Yeah, that's
might be worth considering it.
Yeah. I mean, it's only going to get me net $1 instead of, well, do I want to sit here and make moonshine all day? That's another question. Yeah, I'll take the money and run. I'll just do
So as an example, there, like if you had added, so you decided to take both.
Uh-huh.
You didn't add your alcohol. So if you hadn't have done that, you probably would have about 3 more coins this turn too. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, no, I was just
I
trying to,
get what you're saying though. You just really wanted to say you've made moonshine. I
I
get it.
really just wanted to make good moonshine in a nice mason jar. And it, it would be worth a lot if I did it right.
You want to get on that TV show on
But,
the A&E channel or
I
whatever.
mean, honestly, I should have just,
Shiners.
yeah, I should have just full blown it. And, well, I'm trying to get different labels too.
Yeah.
So.
So now
I
you'll
already
count
had
up your
vodka.
money there, Mikey.
Yeah. I got 1, 2, and then 2 more because it was moonshine, but not in a. Well, it's not moonshine.
It was
Just two.
shine.
When selling,
It's
gain
2,
money.
and then 1 more in vodka. So you're gonna get 5 money. That's
Yeah,
good.
$5. That's not too bad. All right, so $5. Take a fiver.
And I see you moved him 2 spirit points. Was that correct?
Yep, 2 spirit
Yep,
points
2
because he
spirit
made
points.
vodka. He gets 2 points for that.
So now
Very
this
good,
goes
very good.
back into here, into my pantry, and I already
Alright.
moved the other 2. Right, so those are spent.
So I
We got
have.
Ed.
No
Alright,
spent.
so I have a question. If
Okay.
everything comes out in there, you don't get to if you want to keep more stuff in the pantry, you can't, right?
I don't know if I heard you exactly, but anything that was in the spirit has to stay in the spirit. You can't pull things out.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
do I get to choose which of these things I want to do? Like this is
Yes, you do.
This is a whiskey, so I certainly want to
Yeah.
put it in the
So
the barrel. And
Right,
now,
so
do I
Ed, what
use
you're
the
gonna
other
want-
one too, or
No,
just the
you-
barrel?
put the barrel and bottle, these 2 back into your distillery because right now you're not going to sell anything right now. So you're going to take all your cards except for the barrel. I'll pull it aside and group them all together.
That's G.
And then pick the whole stack up and you're going to bring it down. Not the barrel. Don't worry about the barrel yet. Pick the whole stack up and bring it down here and hit F to flip it over. And now you're going to add 2 flavors because you have a special, without looking at them, you're just going to pull them off the top and drop them right on top of this card in there. That's okay. Good. So those are going to go right here. There you go. Whoop, here we go. I
Oh,
got it
yeah.
for you. And then we're going to put this on top. So your barrel's now aging in the warehouse. And since you
Mm.
made whiskey, you're going to grab a whiskey label. And you don't get to put it in a bonus yet, but you're going to grab the label up here and you're going to place it on top of the barrel. You've claimed that because you've shown you've made it.
Oh, interesting.
It sits there. And you're good. Now, the upside is you've made a really great whiskey that's going to be worth a lot of money and points, or money and points later. The downside is you don't get to sell anything this round because all your stock is being aged right now.
Right.
With that said, at the end of the round, you're going to be able to hold an optional tasting. Tastings allow you to spend up to 4 spirit points to get up to 4 money. You could spend 2 spirit points and get 2 money. You could spend 1 and get 1. So keep that in mind as well going into the next round.
Just an extra option for you, basically. Gives you more
Extra
flexibility.
option. Yep. So I made some more cachaça. I just keep making cachaça. I'm just cranking out the cachaça.
As long as they're buying.
And we have here, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, plus then D'Souza and my celebrity promoter has 3 more. So I've made 8 money off this cachaça.
Nice.
My promoter's hawking that cachaça. And then for points, I do have some points too. So I've got 1 from the barrel. I've got 2 from it being a non-aged spirit with my frosted glass bottle. So that's 3. And then the cachaça itself is worth 4. So it's going to be another 7 points there. So 23. And this barrel does go back. This bottle goes down below.
Right.
These 3 cards get sent away and I get the cachaça label. Now, one thing to note in the cachaça label, when I take it, there's none left. So there's only as many labels as there are players. So the idea of kind of like product going or, drying up. If I were to make cachaça again, or any of you were, you'd still get the points and everything else if you have the recipe, but you don't get the label, which means you don't get the bonus.
Good to know.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take an ingredient and I'm going to take this agave.
All right. And is it my turn?
That
to
is
do
a
that?
premium.
Oh, you should have already picked. I'm sorry. So if you were going to take that there, Mikey,
Nope,
I can give it
I'm
back.
actually, what I'm going to do is put my special thingy into my pantry. Move the signature ingredient to the pantry.
Nice. So yeah, you're going to bring this up and take it to your pantry. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. You're in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. And we check. So now this would be when, Ed, if you wanted to give any points up to a tasting for money.
Oh, actually give up the victory points and get money?
Yep, if you wanted to.
If you want, up to 4.
You've also got your modern mill and your power.
I might be okay with that.
Yeah, you're pretty good there. Okay, cool. We checked the awards. None of us have those. None of us own 6 recipes yet. Cubes. We haven't sold an 8 spirit. None of us have 3 specialists. So we're moving on to the next round. So second to last round. And first player token goes to Ed, and he gets to begin.
All right, Ed, take it away.
All right.
Gonna pick up this over here.
Nice.
Apples.
Ed is chosen.
I think I'm going to take. Oh my. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend 4. I'm going to get 1 back from this 5. And I am going to get a silver recipe. I'm going to get rum.
Yo ho ho.
Oh ho ho.
All right. So let's see. What is that? At the start of each round. Okay. So that doesn't work. If I had the natural spring, I wouldn't get any water from it this turn, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. So I guess I have no choice but to take water because I need water, yeast, and fruit, I think, over here.
We all need water.
So water does the special ability of, draw the top card and take a look at it. All right. So I will
The option
that.
to purchase.
Option to purchase. I'll look under the ingredients.
What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping for some cheap fruit.
All right, let's see if you get it.
Oops, I flipped the whole stack. Sorry. Just pull one off.
And here it goes.
Why did it go over there?
It went over there because you dropped it in the bottle accidentally.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
You put it in the truck.
So yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I'm just gonna flip it, and I'm not gonna buy it. Oops, I messed up.
And to give it a shot. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So that's me.
So that's Ed. You go, Ed.
All right, I am gonna pick up one of the pieces and get a buck.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. I think
Dave's turn.
I'm going to get some. I need that. Yeah, I better not do that. I'm gonna get a wood barrel, a basic wood barrel.
Basic.
So it's gonna cost me 4.
All right. So I'm trying to make my signature jammy here, right? So right now I need a fruit
Mhm.
and a yeast. That's all I need, right?
You need at least 1 grain,
Yep, I got that.
at least, so not yeast but grain. Yep.
Yep.
You need at least 1 grain. You need at least 1 fruit, and you need at least 1 juniper berry. So it's a
Yep.
little harder to make than a normal one because it
Yep.
has to have at least that 1 juniper
Yep.
berry.
So I just need to buy one more fruit and then get my
Where's
other
all the juniper?
yeast. So
Yep, and that'd be kind of cutting it close, but you could buy more to ensure it. So, for
Yeah.
instance, don't forget that fruit would work since you've got a juniper.
right, but I don't have yeast, and I won't be able to get any kind of yeast if I don't. If I don't have yeast, I won't be able to brew anything, right?
Yeah, so you'll need a yeast for sure, and that'll give you money at least.
All right. So at first thing I'm going to do is buy the figs. Oop. And that costs me 5, right? Yeah,
Got
Cool.
the pigs.
because that other stuff's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Oop. Figs.
Good.
Okay.
Turbo yeast. Oh wow. All right. Well, I'm actually gonna
What is
spend my
that? Oh,
2
now there's
points
another yeast
and get a
there?
new recipe. I'm gonna learn how
Nice.
to make this
Damn it.
usual
Wait.
thing.
Good. Good. So that's
Turbo
2 for
yeast.
you there, and
Yep.
then it's on to me.
I would have much rather have turbo yeast instead. That would have been
Turbo.
because I get a discount. I could have bought the cheap fruit for 1 and got
Yeah.
and got turbo yeast and not taking up that buy from the basic market.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I've got 1. That's not enough. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a mixed plants for 1.
Mhm.
All right.
That's me.
I'm gonna yeast it up. Grab myself a buck.
Grain.
Yeast. Grains.
Okay, so I've got 2 left, and I can't go back to the basic market. I can't afford anything there either. I could
might
get a
have to pass.
recipe, but I just don't think that's worth it at this point. You know what? I think I'm gonna pass.
Dave has passed. Mike,
All right. I'm going to buy a recipe.
which one?
I think the only one I can. Oh yeah. I'll tell you in a second. Put my money
Don't
away.
keep me in suspense.
I don't
You
even
must-
know which one I'm buying yet. I just want to have a recipe.
It doesn't get more suspenseful than
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
Right? I'm even in suspense. I don't know.
Close your eyes and grab a
Yeah,
cube.
just drop
Alright.
it.
So, well, I have no choices. I only have one choice. So
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's
there we
called
go.
the
Oh,
Hobson's
weird.
choice.
It's hovering. Look at that. It doesn't want. me
Mine
to
just
back-
said I got disconnected from the server.
Oh
Ah,
no! That's
Really?
why I'm hovering. Yeah. Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
Oh, it's the game. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's weird. Well, the good news is it'll let us come back.
Disconnect from server. Timeout client. Okay.
Weird.
Well, and this is why we have things like trivia ready
Uh-huh.
to go in the waiting for moments just like this. All right, here are your categories, folks, and we're going to treat it like Jeopardy. The categories are Scotch, Gin, Rum, and Gin Rummy. Dave, you're our guest. You get to choose, and like Jeopardy, you can go for any of those categories: 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. And again, they were
Oh,
Scotch,
let's do-
Gin, Rum,
I
and
mean-
Gin Rummy.
I'm a Scotch man. I have to do Scotch.
Scotch for how much?
What were them again? Double
200
Jeopardy.
Yeah, like Jeopardy, 200, 400.
How about 400, please, Alex?
Scotch for 400?
I'll see if I can.
And you're gonna answer in the form of a question, okay?
All right. Is this me? I'm gonna get to do this, huh?
Yeah, yes, you are.
Mhm.
All right. Maybe I should have gone for 1,200.
Okay. The minimum proof for it to be considered Scotch.
The minimum
minimum
proof
proof.
to be considered what?
Sorry, I'm looking at my.
To be considered Scotch.
Gosh.
So
Oh.
what is?
I'm gonna say 80 proof. That's what I'm gonna say.
It must answer in the form of a
Um,
question, please.
What is 80 proof?
What is?
Mike is correct. What is 80 proof?
Oh, you got it. Look
He
at that.
got
You did it.
Beat you to it. Beat
Oh.
you to it. We don't have
I
buzzers.
was trying
in
to
this.
load up our game here. I was
Yeah.
distracted.
Well,
I
that is more
thought
important.
I thought it would be 80 as well, but I wasn't sure.
Dave,
Wow.
that is more important. So don't you worry about this game, this trivia game. This is just to
Alrighty.
kill some time.
Yeah,
Mike, you get to choose a category.
Category. Okay. What are the choices?
We have scotch, we have
Mhm.
gin, we have rum, and we have gin rummy.
Gin for 800, Alex.
Gin for 800. A popular term in the 1930s for illegally produced gin containing methanol.
Bathtub gin?
1930s.
Mind eraser.
Remember,
I'm
this
just
is
going-
Jeopardy.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
I know maybe 1830s.
Containing methanol. In the
Popular
30s, you said?
In the 1930s for illegally produced
What is
gin.
this? Is not right, but what is hooch?
Oh, that is incorrect, Dave.
What is bathtub?
Can you be
What is
more
bathtub
specific,
gin?
Mike?
What is
Yes,
bathtub
Mike.
gin?
Got it. For
Nice.
800.
I watched a lot of Boardwalk Empire and stuff. so-
Yeah, that.
By the
actually,
way,
that
the-
helped.
Blind
back-
man
server's back
gin.
up.
Right, we're
Go
Oh,
back
it's
in.
up. Yeah, I see it. I see it. All
Yeah,
right.
keep going. The
all right,
server's back
next-
up, but keep going.
The next category is anything but gin rummy that's left.
Rum.
Sorry, I booted out. I got booted
It's
out
rum.
of the game, so I have to.
All right.
yeah.
So
Let me get back in here.
the password
There
is
you go.
gin. I think I'm coming back.
The
in.
password is gin.
All right.
It
So rum.
is.
The other category is rum. What is
Yes.
pirates? No.
All right, but are we back to playing the game? Is the point?
Yes,
like
I think
it.
we're
We're back to
playing the
distilled.
game.
Okay, let's get back to distilled.
All right.
All
So
right.
Remember
So
where we
I-
left off.
Oh,
I think it
no.
auto saved
It
it.
re-
I think it was to Mikey.
I'm missing a lot of stuff on my side here.
You sure?
Right. Yep, my recipes are gone.
Oh,
Right.
the cubes don't preload. Sorry. Yeah, they for some reason cubes don't reload. So if you could
Yeah, I remember what they
grab
were.
the cubes you need from there.
Yeah, I
Sorry
had
about
a
that.
brandy. All right, I had
Brandy.
brandy.
I think that was the name of the
And
song.
I had both of the other cheapo recipes, which was, I'll grab 2 of these cubes here. I had cachaça and the other one there.
And
So,
everything else hopefully is the same.
Hopefully.
yeah, it looks okay.
Coins. Everyone's money is looking okay.
Looking at my stuff I have fruit. Yeah, I got all the stuff I had, I think.
Well, then it's on to Ed, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get I should have $2 though, because I bought.
Oh, when you got your yeast. But then would you have spent
Oh,
that
and then I
on
spent
your-
it, right. Yeah, yep. It's spent. I'm
Yep.
good. I'm set.
Okay. I have 2, but I already passed.
Yeah, you
so I'm
already
still
passed. Dave, back to Mike.
I don't have enough money to buy anything, so I think I'm gonna pass.
Mike passes. Ed.
I think I'm gonna pass as well.
That is, everyone has passed.
All right, loading the
Let's
truck
mix
up.
up our hands. Yep, no truck.
That's
Thank
right.
you,
Oh,
Dave.
the old truck.
Mix up our hands.
Here you go, yeasty boys. All right.
The Yeasty Boys. I love it. man.
Now I'm gonna go.
Gotta write that
fruit
down.
And fruit. And
This time,
Yeah,
grain.
don't forget to
Now I'm
add
gonna
everything.
add
Mikey should
everything.
have quite a potent brew
Yeah,
that he's
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
be in good shape, hopefully, because he's adding extra alcohol. He's only
Yep.
drawing 1 card.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping for here. All right.
Mike?
So
Oh.
so I have.
Oh,
I
but
have
Mikey, you're
3
going to be
things.
you're going
Huh?
to be jealous because I just made moonshine.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3 alcohols, and then I add plus what do I add? Plus 2 alcohols. Yeah. So 5 alcohols
Wow.
for.
All right. Now with a hand like that, Mike.
Yeah, of course. I
Can't
only
go
draw
wrong.
1 card. If I draw any of my fruit out, then I lose.
But what are the odds?
What are the odds?
True.
What are
There,
the
there's low
odds?
odds, but they're still there, huh?
Oh, it's
May-
for me.
may I
It's
quote-
almost. I think it's almost a guarantee that I draw the wrong
I
card
will
out of here. That's
Quote
how
the
mine-
great philosopher who
Yeah.
once said, "Never tell me the odds."
All right, so I will pull the top card, and it will be Water,
It's not a
yay!
fruit. It is not a fruit.
wow, shocking. All right, cool. So this one goes back into the pantry or in my hand, I guess. I'll just put the water back in there, and then I'll splay these out. Oops,
Yeah, pull
splay.
them all out.
Yep.
And Ed, you get to go first. Ed, what'd you make?
Look like I made some more vodka.
More vodka.
Cranking
from
out
Ed.
that vodka. That's
Yeah,
good.
it looked like I needed 1 more of the grain when it
Grain
came out.
to make soju. Yep.
Yep,
Ed's original batch did not send
Now,
enough
do
people
you
to the
use
hospital.
both the
then
barrel
keep
and the
going.
bottle, or you choose one of those 2?
Yeah, you use both because you use the barrel immediately after you distill.
Oh, okay.
You put it in the barrel, and then right now you're going straight on to the cell phase as well.
Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
There's 7 for vodka.
Right.
Nice.
All right.
Whoa, this is a pretty good brew.
How about
Okay,
spirit
and
points?
then victory points is only
Yeah, just 2 for the
Only
vodka
2?
spirit points. Yep.
All
All
right.
right. And then you take those away. Now it moves on to me, but Ed, you get to decide if you're going to let that barrel age another round in your warehouse, which I would suggest. You don't have to. You could also bottle it right now and get even more money and get another label. So first you're going to claim that vodka label, but when it comes back around to you, you've got to decide if you're going to add another flavor to that or if you're going to bottle that as well.
That's a lot of VPs in there. If you did.
okay.
Well, it looks like you just dropped there, Ed. I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh.
His audio?
Uh-oh, Ed.
No,
I-
he's not in the game anymore.
Oh, he's not in
Ah.
the game anymore.
Yeah.
He just
Ed,
kicked
have
the
you
table over and
have
quit.
you had enough? Are you tapping out?
He's wasted. He stumbled out of the
Disconnected.
room.
I'm
by
not sure
accident.
why.
Tapping is a
That's okay.
drinking term, by the way.
Ooh,
Oh,
this is a good
going-
round for me. Woohoo!
So I did make. I had the funny thing is I was trying to make rum. I was going bare minimum. I had 2
Mhm.
plants. I
Wow.
pulled both plants, my head
Oh.
and tail. So I've made pure unadulterated moonshine.
Nice.
Moonshine.
I've got 7. I've got 7 plus the moonshine is 2, so it's a 9. Plus my I've got a celebrity promoter promoting my Brazilian moonshine. So I'm actually making 10 money off of this moonshine.
Oh, the first 10 coin has come out.
And then
not the
points
last.
wise, not too well. Only 2 points total for the moonshine. So that
Well,
didn't
that's
do too
okay. I mean, you're doing great in points, and cash is cash.
well. That's right.
All right.
So that's mine. I'll grab my moonshine label and I'll get that. Oops, I'll
Right.
get that bonus after
Oh,
Ed gets to
yeah.
choose his first, but I'll still get a bonus as well. And then it's on to Mikey.
Okay. Here we
Take it
go.
away.
All right.
So I've got glass bottles 1, and then alcohol 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I also get it for actually making? They get to $2
Mhm.
for making that
Mhm.
specific one. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, $12.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good.
Whoa.
And do you get the XP on the bottom of the ingredients too?
You
Or
get
the
you
SP?
better believe it. Yeah.
Oh, 12.
So first you'll get 12 money.
18.
So this is a big round. This is your
Wow.
signature. This was
This is my
passed
Big
down
Daddy.
from Mother
This is it.
Mary.
That's right. This is the secret nunnery brew here.
That's right.
So I
This is
get
it, Mike.
18 SPs and $12. Yeah.
Yep. Good work. This is the big one.
18.
So I'll move you up. You get your money. I'll move you up on the
All right.
on the SP track.
Thank you.
So 1, 2. There we go.
Whoa. And you
That
have
was
Pulling
a
ahead.
big
So
frog.
Mikey just pulled ahead.
Poo-poo.
And look at
And
all
then
that.
now Ed,
cash.
and then what you'll do is once you send all that back, besides the bottle and the barrel, you'll send it all back to the
Mhm.
bottle, and you'll grab. I'll bring it over for you.
Okay.
You get your signature label to place somewhere.
Oh,
Your
okay.
signature label.
Signature label.
Mhm.
There is only one
Fancy.
signature
Yep.
label.
All
That's
right,
right.
so
Only
let's
one
see.
for each of you.
Let me see what's
So
up
you still
here.
get to do
Items.
that. And then now Ed, you've got to decide. Would you like to add a flavor
Oh, yeah.
to your whiskey?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna pull that off, and then I'll pick it up for you. You can just drop it right on in your batch there.
I'll do an item.
Perfect.
Boom.
Good. And
There's
you're good
that
there.
flavor.
And then Ed, you were first player, so you get to choose the bonus first in case you're beating us to something.
Yep, right.
All right.
Come on,
So
Ed. This is important.
I'm going ahead and get that ingredient.
Here it comes. Signature
nice.
ingredient.
Nice. Nice.
Sig-
Okay.
Seneca
Uh,
rice.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
Not a bad play.
Oh, really? Oh. You guys got to see how juicy that was. Like, oh,
Exactly.
piece of that.
Everyone wants to be Mike.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll pass me because of that, I'm sure. I had a really one really rough round out there. That was pretty bad for me. Biochemist.
Okay, and then and Mike, you get to choose a bonus 2 now.
Right. I'm deciding up, but this I might want to get a
Make it a good one.
gray, oh, actually, yeah. So I'm looking at the wrong
So
wrong
do
thing
I
over
move
here.
the whole
Hold on.
stack down to the next thing?
I'm gonna get an
No, good question. It just stays there because technically you could have up to 2 things aging. You're probably not going to in a 5-round game, but that happens in a 7-round game.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to take the American Standard Barrel.
God bless you.
All right. Oop. I guess I put that in my hand.
Oh, here, I'll take these cards.
Into the bottle they go.
All right, and I think David's first player.
Yep. So, we'll see at the end of the round if anyone has. No one's sold an aged spirit yet.
Nope.
No one has 3 specialist distill upgrades, and no one has, I don't think, owns 6 recipe.
Not
6
yet.
recipes.
Mike's close with 5, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait. When do we purchase recipes? During.
At the start of this next round.
Okay.
Now, are the vodka and moonshine considered 2 of the 6 recipes?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's why.
All right. So I'm first player. Okay. I'm going to draw the cards into my hand.
We have begun the last round. Let's make it the best
We have
round.
begun the last round. So a couple things. Let's go over some end of round stuff, or end of game stuff. End game scoring. If there is anything left in your warehouse, you still do get points for it. So let's say you make an aged spirit this round, which is totally fine. You would not sell it. You'd age it. But then at the end of the game, we count the points on it. So it still is worthwhile to make an aged spirit in the final round. You just don't get the money.
Got it.
We also check for bottle collection bonuses as far as what you've collected. We score any distillery upgrade points associated with the distillery upgrades. We reveal our goals, and then money is converted to from a 5 to 1.
Right.
So with that, I am going to, knowing what I have and what I need, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a water and draw the top card of this deck.
The Cooper.
Yeah, the Cooper. I think I'm going to pass in the Cooper. He's great, but at this point, I can't use him.
Bye-bye,
That's
Cooper.
me.
All right.
Mikey.
That means it's me. All right. So I think I'm going to buy some mixed fruits, and I'll only pay 1 for that since I have the
That's right.
none on the run.
The burger and a bun. Ed.
I am going to get me one of them turbo yeast.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, good one.
Turbo
super
yeast.
jealous. Ooh,
Now, is turbo yeast a real thing?
millet.
It totally is.
Oh, man.
It's a type of yeast that basically just creates alcohol faster because the fermentation process actually can take up to a week oftentimes.
Right.
So that kind of accelerates it.
Okay.
And there's fun. It's really hard to read in Tabletop Simulator, so I won't be surprised if you can't read it because I can barely read it. But if you hold down Alt and zoom in with your scroll wheel with your mouse, you'll see at the very bottom, I've got fun facts on the bottom of every single one of these cards.
This one
Yes,
says
I
turbo
love
yeast.
Yep.
So I have a question. I am
Yeah.
trying to make brandy. Am I on track for that? What do I have here? Or
So for brandy, you're going to need at least 2 fruits in there in a wood barrel.
Okay.
So you just
Right,
want to
I
get
need
as
more
many
fruit.
fruit as you possibly can.
Yep. Got it.
Let's see. I think it's my turn. I'm going to buy this wax sealed bottle for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make change with my 10.
All right. So I am going to buy some. Let's see. Figs are 5. Apples are 4. I like apples. I'll get an apple. All right. I'm going to buy an apple for 4.
I'm going to buy the mullet.
Okay,
Not
6
millet.
more.
Some ground up mullet.
$6 change.
Okay. Well, I know I need a yeast, so I might as well just get it. So I'm going to get a yeast, or get a 1 back. That's me.
All right. I'm going to pay 2 to get that cheapo fruit out of the market again.
Wow.
Oops. All right.
Well, did you already use your discount? You must have.
I did
Yeah.
on the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Do not forget your discount.
I am going to get this rye over here.
Ryeing it up.
Nice. Getting a lot of grains there. Looks like someone was maybe planning to make some more whiskey or soju. All right. I think that I'm going to actually hire this biochemist.
The biochemist.
That's right. I'm bringing the biochemist back to my distillery.
Every good
That's going to
distillery
cost me 4.
needs a biochemist.
I can buy. Now is when I buy recipes, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna
Go
spend
get it.
$4.
Oh, Mike's gonna claim that bonus.
I
He's
sure
going for
am.
it.
And I'm gonna get. It doesn't really matter what recipe I get, I guess. So let's grab this and figure it out afterwards. All right. So I guess I will get gin or whiskey. What do I want? Gin or whiskey? Or rum? I'm gonna get rum.
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 Did you say
Oh, wait.
rum?
Rum.
All right. Here's a rum trivia. I'll just throw it out there for
All
you.
right.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Please answer
Cool.
in the form of a question. Rum combined with ginger.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer. What's the question?
Oh. Ginger.
All right, your turn, Dave.
What is a Caribbean mule?
No, oh, good
I
guess.
know. I was thinking
No,
Moscow
Dave.
Mule. Yeah, right.
This is rum for 800, by the way. Rum combined with ginger.
Ringer.
What is a dark and
What is
stormy?
Ringer?
Ed!
Oh,
Got it.
Nice.
It's ginger
Dang.
beer. It's not ginger. It's ginger beer.
Is it ginger beer?
Yes. Dark and
beer.
Stormy is rum and ginger beer.
Yeah.
That's
Ed
what I was
got
going to
it.
say, but you said just ginger.
Ed didn't even
so-
need the beer part, so he gets 1,600
Yep.
points for that.
So
You
unfair.
can tell
All
how
right,
many times I drink rum and ginger beer.
let's see.
I am hiring
my turn?
another. I think it was my turn. I am hiring
Uh-huh.
another specialist. I am
Yeah.
chalking
Ooh.
my distillery full of specialists.
And
Are you
Dave's
getting
going
3
for that
specialists?
special
Oh,
bonus
he's got
right
the
there.
3 specialists. Boop,
That's it.
boop, boop.
3 specialists all working. Oh, it's like a mat. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they're
I
gonna
liked
take
my
over the
upgrades too
world.
much for go for that
There.
to go for that bonus there.
Dave's factory is taking over the planet. He's like
That's
the
right.
Amazon
We're-
of distilleries over there. He
That's
hires
right.
all the best.
I'm gonna save my $2 here actually. So I think I will pass. There's nothing for 2 up
Well,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll pass. I'm good.
All right. Anything
Okay,
else for
Ed.
Ed?
I think
Oh yeah, Ed's got to still go to the basic market twice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know,
you
he's-
know,
you got some dipping.
I am gonna grab a little bit of high quality H2O.
Sure, why not?
Okay. And then for my last purchase, I'm going to buy this anise or anise
Or
for
anise.
3.
Yeah, nice.
Does that have like a licorice kind of
Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
taste to it? Okay.
it's good.
Yep.
Anise. Now, is that what they actually make licorice out of? Anise.
I think it's got some
Or anise.
historical connection. These days, of course, it's probably all chemicals, but
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
lab.
Just put
All right.
together all those chains and make it yourself.
So I have, let's see.
All right. I think I'm done.
oh, and I passed. I'm done.
Is that
I'm-
Mike?
I'm done. I passed.
All
Okay,
right.
let's
So
let's see some.
Oof. Here
Let's see
comes a
some
big
load the
one.
truck.
combining.
Here
and some
comes a big
shuffling.
one.
here it
Alright.
is.
Alcohol,
Sugar.
The
More
last
sugar.
hurrah.
More sugar.
wheat.
Now I have alcohol in my pantry from pulling it before. Can I just throw that right into the mix?
Yeah, totally. You should because you'll sell it
Sure.
and get money.
Alcohol. Boom.
Don't leave anything behind.
Yeast,
Kitchen sink, you
boom,
throw that in there, too.
water.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
the barrel. I put the barrel afterwards. I don't have to do the barrel.
Don't worry about the barrel until afterwards.
Yep. All right. Stack them up. Oh, actually, no. I have 3 sugars, so I put 3
barrel.
more alcohols in here.
Put them in.
1, 2, 3. 1,
Grab those alcohols.
2, 3.
Oof, that was close.
Let me see. Is this all 3 of them now in the stack? Yes. All right. Boom. Anything
Dave,
else I can
did
put in
you,
here? No. Okay.
Get the ingredients you needed?
I
Mhm.
did. I
Riffle.
barely
Oh, I
barely
got
pulled it off.
one more. I got one more alcohol because I got the super yeast.
Oh, I get 2 more alcohols because of because
Drink
of
it
my
all.
ability.
Throw
More
it all in.
alcohol. More alcohol.
Yeah, just dump it in.
Dumping it all in.
Glug, glug,
Boom.
glug, glug, glug,
Oh,
glug, glug.
get in there. Wait. There we go. Come on.
All right. Let's
Get in
shuffle
there.
this bad boy up.
Good
Yeah,
luck,
let's see
Ed.
what Ed's going for.
Riffle. Anything else I'm missing out of my thing? Oh, I only have to pull one card. Okay.
An
Pull it right off the
alcohol
top. It
came
doesn't matter
out.
what it is, really.
Spare that. You can spare
Flip.
that. And
I
yeah.
can spare one alcohol. That's fine. I'll go right back into my pantry. Oop. All right.
right,
So
Ed.
let's grab
Throw
this
out your-
whole stack and splay it out here. Kablast.
Nice.
Everyone should be
Good,
able to
good.
make everything
And
they
a
intend.
big barrel.
Nice. All right, so I'll start here.
All right.
I have made my family's Canina Cachaça.
Oh, you're a cachaça man. All right, cool.
Yep,
Man,
and
cachaça.
I'm putting it in a nice wax sealed bottle. So essentially what we have here is we have 3 from the agave, 4 from the sugarcane juice. So that's 7 total. 1 from the barrel, that's 8. The cachaça itself was 11, so we're at 19. And then last but not least, it's in an American Spirit. So we're at 23.
Phew.
So I'm
Huge.
pulling ahead to 23 here.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. And then I put and then for money, I see, it looks like Ed dropped again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to come
money
back
I've
in.
got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Are you at
12,
40?
13, 14 money.
You're at 48 points right now. Whoa.
And then I keep my bottle down below. I send this away. And I get the label. And then Mikey, I think you're making a brandy, right?
I sure am making a brandy.
Nice.
All right.
So I'm just going to go for the straight up points here. I never even got an upgrade. So it'll be 3 more points for me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So for the brandy, what you're going to do is you're actually not going to
Oh, whoops.
count it yet. Just leave it out for now. It's not a big deal, but because you're not going to sell it. So you can leave your bottle down there.
Okay.
Essentially what you'd be doing is you'd be adding a flavor card to it to age. And at the end of the game, we'll count these for points, but we can leave them out there for now just because it's easier.
So this barrel is going to let me spend money to get extra SPs instead.
Exactly. So you can do that right now because you'll still. In fact, why don't we do it here? Let me do it for you just to show you that process.
Sure. Yep.
So you're going to put it down here. You're going to go get a flavor without looking at it. You're going to pull it off that flavor deck next to the alcohol.
All right. Oh, that one. Yep. Cool.
You're going to put it on top of this, and then you're going to put the barrel on top of that. I'll get you a brandy, and this is when, because you just aged, you can choose to spend 1 money for 1 SP.
Oh, I can only do 1?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that for sure.
Good. Oh my gosh.
I froze, I think.
Now I
Yeah.
dropped.
Oh,
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm reading the chat here in Tabletop Simulator that's going on. Everybody's dropping.
Oh, wow.
It's a problem with TTS.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat here.
Yeah,
and
because
everybody's
clearly,
going
because
crazy.
we're doing fine talking.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Because yep. So
There we go.
let's. Are we
Trivia.
back in? Okay, trivia time.
Trivia time.
And let's give it a little time to see if we can get back to finish and get all the scoring done. But in the meantime, we left off with Ed, who got the correct rum for 800. So it's your choice, Ed. And I'll remind you the categories are Scotch, Gin, Rum, and Gin Rummy.
Oh, there's multiple questions in each category.
Yes, it's
Oh, man, I
Jeopardy.
should've kept
There's
going.
I'll go for a rum question.
a rum question for how much, Ed?
I don't know.
Two-
What, 600?
200, 400, 600. The category is rum. Spelled in blood on the wall.
Oh, I know the answer. Do I have to? Wait,
I do too.
do I have to wait for
Just-
Ed?
this is Jeopardy. First one out there with the correct answer.
Red
is gonna
rum.
Get it.
Yeah. What is
What is red rum? Damn it!
Oh, red, what is
Hey,
red rum?
got the
Right.
form in the
Or
form.
actually,
Dave
what
beat
is
Mike.
murder? What is
What is?
murder?
Yeah.
Red rum.
Yeah, good, Ed. Thank you.
Yes. What
But
is murder?
Dave?
That's true.
Dave got it 10
Dave
seconds
got it
ago.
in before
Yep.
me. Yeah. I
Dave,
just blurted
is-
it out without the
The board
question
is
part.
yours.
Let's do.
Hold on a second. I just got to reset some stuff here.
Yeah, and I just started it, so you can jump back
So
in.
this
Okay.
What is? Or let's do gin.
Okay, so we got gin for how much would you like gin for?
600.
Gin for 600. The minimum proof for it to be considered gin. This sounds familiar.
I'm gonna go with 70.
Remember, anyone can answer, and we would like it.
what is 70?
What is 60?
Yeah.
Wrong and wrong.
I'm gonna go. What is 80?
Mike is correct. What is 80?
It is 80 again.
Yes, it is.
That's
All
funny.
right,
I
let's see if
had-
we can rejoin the game and see if we can get this
All right. Yeah, I'm in the game.
all finished up.
All right.
It looks like I have to redo the shuffle. Okay.
All right. did
Yeah,
you-
or if you, I remembered what I pulled, so I just
oh,
put
our
it
points
down
are all
there.
jacked up too, right?
And Mike, you're
Yeah, look, our points are all messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo my points here. So unfortunately, it auto saves that I can't. Once it crashes, I can't like save it anymore.
Right.
Obviously,
Right,
so
right.
again. That was
so
not us.
I
It was
got
You were at, I think you were at
TTS is having some problems today.
48 points. I think.
yeah,
you were-
I was. Well, I can count it here real quick.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
11, 4, 15, 22, 23.
Oh man, my cards are.
Yeah, it was 23. 1, 2, 3, 48. Is that what you guessed?
48. Yeah, that's what I guessed. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I
Nice.
kind of remember seeing it next to. I was like, "Are you almost at 50?" So, oh man, my cards
Mm-hmm.
are all messed up here too.
Are
Like I
they?
have one yeast, four cards in the alcohol category, which should be way more than that, and then water.
Well, no, you just haven't added the alcohol yet. So you need to add. You need to add all your alcohol. So add 3
3 plus
plus
the one
2
from
more,
my
5
hand was
alcohol.
4. Well, I had one in my hand too, so it should be 6 total.
Okay.
So what do I have here now? Just the one. So I need 5 more.
Here, I got them for you.
You got them. Thank you.
Oh man, I did so much worse this time.
And I actually pulled the. I think
Sorry,
what did
Ed.
I pull? The yeast or the water? I think I pulled the water.
Last time I had my family recipe.
Or wasn't an alcohol?
Oh, Ed.
Well, you
Ed.
should. Well, you should keep the family recipe then.
2
What did you pull last time? Do you remember?
alcohols off.
Yeah. So you should have do exactly that.
I just pull 2 alcohols off.
This is
Ah,
all-
there we go. Whip it.
That's better. Make that recipe, Ed.
Wait, that shouldn't.
Got
be,
it.
oh, that should be in there too. Okay, there we go.
I think I'm all set.
Good.
I think that's. what's
Mike, you
going
lost
on
your
here.
water there. That's fine. You're gonna
So
be
then-
fine.
think
So
that's
then, yeah,
better.
for yours, I'll do this for you real quick.
All
You
right,
did it
and then,
down here. You have your barrel.
And then we didn't count. The money doesn't come up until I
Yeah.
bottle it.
And
right?
somehow
Okay.
it's remembered your money though, so we'll give you
I
that
fixed
SP.
the money. Yeah, yeah,
You did? Okay.
yeah. I
that's why.
fixed the money. Yeah.
Okay, and then so now we've got Ed. You've made your Andong soju.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Nice.
Ed.
The good stuff.
Look at all that money too.
Oh
How
boy.
much? How much?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 money.
Plus the soju itself, right?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
I got
There's
And
no
then-
way he didn't get 15.
I don't think so. Did I count it wrong?
Looks like 14.
No, it's
yeah.
just he's going to be short a spirit point.
I know.
Oh,
Just short, just shy.
Ah,
And then 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points for the soju. Nice work.
wow.
So there's 10, 11,
Oh,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nice. Good. And then here, I'm just going to help you with that. We're going to move this back here.
Hold on,
Mhm.
This
Oops.
this barrel I don't use yet. That's what it
Do
was.
that goes there. That goes there.
Wait,
Now, what about
Does the
that
bear-
whiskey I've been aging?
Oh, it's coming next. So what
Yeah.
you can do right now is you can bring that all out, and
Bring it
we'll
out.
come back around to you here.
This barrel
Now.
should be in this pile, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, it said during the age phase, you may spend 1 money to gain 1 SP. That's just once, right?
Yeah. So you aged already, and you spent your 1. Yep.
Okay. Got
You're
it.
good.
See, I was
Okay,
I
so
bought it, I
here's-
was thinking I could spend 1 as many times as I wanted.
Yeah. So here's the fun part. Normally around the table, you'd show people. Ed, can you describe to us what kind of flavors your fine whiskey is?
Oh,
All right, so let's see what we got over here. We have
Oh.
a nice malty taste to it.
Mm,
We have, it has a fine taste of weediness to it.
sure.
Nice.
And the last one flavor, it has a little tang of fruit as well.
All right, I think
Nice,
I
Ed.
detect
That's a
pineapple.
A little
Delicious.
pineapple. So
This
it's
is going to
like
be an
nice.
award-winning beverage.
Yeah.
It is. That's impressive. So again, for money, you got a bottle out there, just a basic bottle. So you've got
Basic.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's your 15. So 15
Ah.
money. You're really bringing in
Cha-ching.
bank here.
Yeah.
Well, if
Wow.
only you had 16.
I know.
and
And then now points is important to note here. So your whiskey itself is worth 10. And then you've got 4 high quality ingredients. It bumps it up to 14. Plus your barrel bumps it up to 15, which is pretty good. But now what we do is we look down in your warehouse and we count how many flavors you have.
Oh my gosh.
And so we're already at 15 points. And now 3 flavors
Ooh,
give you an
21
extra 6. So this is a 21-point whiskey for Ed.
Yeah.
Whoa! All right.
So Ed just bumped up 1, 2, 3. So he's in contention again. He's back in
Oh,
contention. Good
man.
work.
Makes
Jeez.
me want
And you're going to grab that. And in both of these cases, you're going to place them, and you're probably just going to go with the spirit points, but you can
whatever
place
gets
those
you
to get points too.
the most points. Go get them.
And then once you do that, then we'll do end game scoring, which includes the brandy that was in
My warehouse
All
there.
right, so give me a couple more points.
Oh, also at the end of this
How
turn,
many-
I'm going to get 5
more
points. What is it, 5?
how
I'm
many
getting
more?
points.
2 more?
I have
All right.
6 recipes, so I have recipe book.
One
I'm
at a
getting 5
time.
points for
Let's-
that. Yeah.
Let's finish Ed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good there. So now we're going to look at end of round stuff. So let's see. It sounds like we have a recipe book winner. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
me.
we do,
Good.
Mikey.
Actually, we have 2 recipe book winners.
Hello. Oh, so what
What?
happens? Oh, you both get it.
We
in the
both
case.
get it.
Ed
No, we
just
split it, 3
thwarted
and
you.
2.
Ed came
Yeah.
in and thwarted you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got another recipe right at the last second?
Yeah, I did. I
Oh.
used my thing to get a recipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's sneaky. So
Yep.
this means
Both
you
get the
both
bonus.
get 3 points. So I'm going to
Okay.
flip this over, and I'll
Yep.
move both of you up 3. 1, 2,
Thanks,
3.
Ed.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And then I have 3 specialists, so I'm going to get 5 there.
That's
Yep.
right.
I'm going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And
I was
then-
gonna-
I had certificated for selling an aged
And
spirit.
Ed sold an aged spirit. So Ed is going to move up 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
mine is still aging, sadly.
Yep. Yours is still aging. You're going to get some points here in just a
Oh,
second.
you'll get
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
I better get rid of these. Sorry. Oh, not this one.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so now that was the end of round. Now, last but not least, we want to go through our end game scoring. The first thing we're going to do is score Spirit Still in the Warehouse. So this is where I'm just going to take it for you here real quick.
All right.
Yep.
Mike.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
So Mike's not selling it, but he does have a brandy. Do you want to describe the delicious brandy flavor that you've started?
Oh yes, I was thinking that this would be a market original here, and I would go for a manure flavor, to give it a little earthy depth.
It's a farm brandy. It's a acquired
Farm
taste.
raised. It's like
A really acquired taste.
But that's why I can sell it for twice as much as I should be able to, because nobody else has a manure flavored brandy out there.
Exactly. So you don't get the money, but you do get the points. So what we do
Okay.
now is we see the points. There's 2 here. Plus, where'd your barrel go?
Oh, my barrel's I don't know where it went. It should be in that pile.
Oh, it's part of it. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 points there. The brandy itself is worth 13 points. So this is a 15-point brandy
Somehow,
that
some
you
way.
are going to get.
Not bad.
So
not
we're going to
bad.
bring him forward 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All
Nice.
right,
Good.
not bad.
Nice.
And yep.
Nice.
And
Okay.
what else? Yeah, that's it.
So now as we
Oh,
go through
did I get-
bottles.
Oh yeah, it's 13 plus 2. Got it. All right, I see what you did.
Yeah. So bottles, I have collected 2 bottles from the
Oh.
same region.
Mhm.
And
Wait, I
so
don't-
for 2 bottles, I just get 2 extra points. So it's going to edge me ahead just a little
Wait,
bit.
I have a question. Do I not get money for that?
You
No.
don't get money. It's still in your warehouse.
Oh,
So
okay.
the idea is you don't sell anything that turn because it's at the end of the game, if that
Got it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And then now we're going to look at distillery upgrades. So maybe you start with Mike. Any points on your distillery upgrades?
I have 1 on one and 1 on the other, so 2 points.
All right, so 2 points for Mike. Good. How about you, Ed?
I got 1 point here.
1 there. Okay. And then on mine, I've got 1, but then I've also got 1 for each of my 2 Asia labels. Well, I don't have any Asia labels. I do get 1 for each of my specialist upgrades. I do have 3.
Nice.
So that's going to be 4 points total there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to look at distillery goals. So you can pull out your goal that you were shooting for as well.
Diverse portfolio. I think I got that.
Ooh, hey, that makes sense.
Not bad.
The most unique spirit labels. Good work. So did you get that?
I think
I think you did, definitely.
Yeah, because I got brandy here. Oh, actually, I didn't put my brandy label down either. Do I get points for that?
No, that also stays in your warehouse. Like that's the disadvantage of making it the final round. You're still getting the points, but you still get it. Still counts as a label.
Yeah,
it's just
that
down there.
helps for the 7 points, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, I
So
got
that was 7 points.
Yep.
All right. So you're 48 to 55. Okay. And then they're tied. Ed and Mike are tied. Ed, how about you?
Thirst for knowledge. Have the most
knowledge, yes.
recipes. Or tied for the most.
Have her be tied. So you
Yep,
did
so you got
tie.
it.
So
6. Yep.
Yep.
you did get that 6. Good. Okay. So Ed got 6. He's going to 61. And then delegation score be tied for the most spirit points from specialist distillery upgrades.
Jeez.
I was really focusing on those specialists.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I could see why. I was like,
yeah.
like 20 points worth of specialist points.
Yeah, I got a lot from it. It all lined up. I was like, oh, this is working out well.
Yeah, that was really good.
And then last but not least, we do money at a 5 to 1. So for instance, and with a leftover. So I get 2 points from money, having 14 left.
So really, brandy was a terrible choice for me in the end because I lost all the money from that brew, and
if I got one more buck, I would have gotten 6, but I only get 5, I think.
If I didn't have to age it, I would have had a lot of money from that. And
well, yeah, I mean, the question would be that if you hadn't have done brandy, let's say you did, I don't know, gin or something, you wouldn't have maybe gotten as many points, but you would have gotten money. So it's one of those things you got to decide kind of what you're going for.
Yeah, I think money would have been better for me though, because I get 2 free alcohol from the worm tub, so that's $2 right there. You know, I missed out on all the money points from actually, putting it in there. I got manure, so that didn't do anything for me, really.
All right,
pretty rough ending for me there.
Fairly close. Yay!
It's like selling trash.
Yeah. So
strategy.
end game. Yeah, end game was Mike at 55. And again, for a 5-round game, this is pretty good because really, as you can imagine, 7 rounds, you're letting that stuff age more. You're getting bigger points. You're building up. It's easier to get more upgrades. So Mike at 55, Ed at 66, and I just inched past Ed to 70 for the win.
Yeah,
I actually won. This is like the first time I've won in a long time.
Maybe the accelerated game suits you.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good
This
point.
was a lot of fun. The game is called Distilled. It is coming to Kickstarter on July 6th, 2021. Dave, where are we directing everyone to go?
Yeah, so you can go if you want to sign up for the mailing list to be notified right away. Just go to distilledgame.com, all one word. And again, if you look for Distilled Game it's pretty much on all social media. And again, I'm just so thankful to be able to show it all to all of you and have you all join me at the table tonight.
This was a lot of fun, Dave. Thank you so much. Dave Beck from Paverson Games, thank you so much. And thank you to our audience and everyone who's watching this. We hope you enjoy it as well. Go and get it. Support that Kickstarter, and we will see you next Thursday.
Might be time for me to have some spirits now.
No, I literally today my mom's coming in town, so I cleared the liquor cabinet and wiped everything down, and we have so many beautiful spirits to get to tonight.
There you go.
This has inspired me.
Awesome.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Later, guys.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
Everybody. We're just gonna awkwardly wave goodbye until Ed tells us we're out. This is the toughest part. We need some